This is for all of you who always think about what to make for dinner that the kids will like and it's easy to make. I'll show you two dishes that you can make with ground beef. First is chili in your Instant Pot. First, turn on your Instant Pot on saute mode, add a little bit of cooking oil, and brown the meat with onion just enough to break it down. Add a can of kidney beans. I drain the liquid a little because I don't want it too soupy. And add a packet of chili seasoning, mild or spicy according to your taste, and a whole can of diced tomato. And my Hawaii influence, I add some soy sauce to season, and you cook it on bean chili mode for 7 minutes and just let the pressure release naturally. And when it's all done, you just mix it around. Because of my Hawaii influence and because of my favorite chef, Bobby Flay, I like to add a little bit of honey afterwards. And you can also season with more soy sauce or salt. And whether you like it over rice, like in Hawaii, or you like it with crackers or cornbread, it'll make simple, delicious dinner that everyone enjoys. And you can make these in big batches. Another simple, delicious meal you can make with ground beef is meatloaf. I start out by mixing equal parts of ground beef, veggies, especially the ones your kids don't like, chop them up fine, and equal parts oatmeal. I season with soy sauce and garlic or garlic powder. I use oat instead of breadcrumb as filler because when it soaks up the juice from the veggies, the texture becomes like meat and it's healthier than breadcrumb. And once you mix that up and form them into loaves, here I'm using my air fryer. You can also cook it in oven. Any kind of meat I cook at 360 degrees in my air fryer, and I'm cooking for 15 minutes first. And while that's going, I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes in my Instant Pot. So I start by adding water to peeled potatoes, just enough to cover the bottom, and I'm cooking it in steam mode for 7 minutes. Now checking up on my meatloaf. It looks nice and brown, but it's still not cooked inside. At this point, I'm covering with some ketchup, or if you have tomato paste or tomato sauce, you can cover with that and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes depending on the size of your meatloaves. They go back in the air fryer. Then when your potatoes are done steaming and the pressure is released naturally, you open the lid and you add some butter and a little bit of salt depending on your taste, and you mash the potatoes with the potato masher. And depending on the texture, you can add more milk or leave it as it is, depending on how soft you want your mashed potato. And when you mix that around, you get this nice fluffy mashed potato to go with your meatloaf. And when your meatloaf is all done, you just wait a little and then slice them up and serve with your mashed potato and any other side dishes that you made. Even my picky 4-year-old approves, so I hope your loved ones approve as well. Enjoy!